Welcome to 4 Minutes 2, the 4-minute geek pop culture podcast, giving you all things geek in under 4 minutes so you can get on with your day. Got it? Good. Let's get to it. Here are the biggest stories from me in the last 4 days. Kristen Ritter will star in AMC's Orphan Black Echoes, a sequel to the BBC original Orphan Black. Ritter will also serve as the executive producer on the series. Not a bad casting, but I hope they bring her back for some more Jessica Jones stuff. Tomb Raider is probably getting another reboot movie. Why? MGM has just lost their IP rights and there is a bidding war among the studios for them, which means a sequel to the 2018 remake starring Alicia Vikander is dead in the water. AMC Plus greenlights the sci-fi mystery series Moonhaven for a second season. The show has a weird as heck concept that I don't have enough time to get into here, but it's the top streaming only series on AMC Plus, and it can't just be because John Magliano looks good. Seriously, that man is gorgeous. And lastly, Ben Affleck will appear in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. No word if it's just as Bruce Wayne or if he'll throw on the cowl, but it's official. He's back in the DCEU. Seriously, either restore the Snyderverse or stop using the characters. This is getting ridiculous. Let's take a quick break.
Thinking of starting your own podcast? Anchor is definitely the place to start. It's free, convenient, and easy to use for any beginner. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms. And did I mention you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Show's almost over, but here are some last bits before you go. Kevin Feige says that the Fantastic Four movie will not be an origin story. Quote, "A lot of people know this origin story. How do we take that and bring something they've never seen before?" I agree. I love that we didn't see Peter's origin story in Spider-Man Homecoming. Just throw the first family up on the screen, already in the mix. Speaking of Spider-Man, the new animated television series, Spider-Man Freshman Year, is basically a season-long what-if episode. In Civil War, Peter walks into his place and finds Tony Stark turning up his aunt, ready to take him to Berlin for an epic superhero throwdown. In this show, instead of Tony Stark, it's Norman Osborn and he wants to be Peter's mentor. He's probably evil because, duh, it's Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin. It's not a bad concept, but I still think that this show doesn't need to happen. Just give us season 3 of The Spectacular Spider-Man instead. Seriously, do it now. Lastly, and stuff you should look out for, The Sandman comes out this Friday on Netflix. Neil Gaiman's comic series is amazing, so even though it's a Netflix live-action series, I'm gonna give it a shot. Keep a lookout for a series review next week and a movie review of The Gray Man in the next episode. And that's everything. Please follow my Twitter handle @4mins. For my YouTube watchers at Rapture Press Network, please like and subscribe, and share all of this with a geek you know. I'm trying to grow the fan base. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. 1. P.S. This episode was dedicated to Nichelle Nichols, aka Lieutenant Uhura from Star Trek. Rest in peace, Queen.